Manchester by the Sea was one of the best, if not the best, film I saw at the 60th London Film Festival. This movie was an absolute masterpiece. Manchester by the Sea is a new film by Kenneth Lonergan. It's about an uncle who is forced to take care of his nephew after the nephew's father dies. Manchester by the Sea stars Casey Affleck, Michelle Williams, Kyle Chandler, and Lucas Hedges. The best thing about this movie is the screenplay. Walking into this movie, I had no idea what it was going to be about. But I had my thoughts that it was probably going to be a drama. Once the film started, it started as a silly and cheesy sitcom, basically. And I said, okay, this is quite funny, like, okay. So the film progressed. And then it turned out that this is actually very, very sad. But the geniusness of this movie is that this film is like the great old Italian movies where you can laugh and you can cry. Manchester by the Sea is the same. If you think about the film, if you think about the story, you will probably feel very, very, very sad because the story is devastatingly sad. It's very depressing. The characters are so lonely. But on the other hand, if you don't actually think about the depth to this story, then you can really watch it as a comedy because this film is very, very funny. Now, the reason why this film is a masterpiece is because Kenneth Lonergan creates this comedy that comes from real, everyday human interactions. Because humans are funny. We are a very funny race. What we do sometimes makes no sense. Sometimes our interactions are very, very hilarious. And that's exactly what Lonergan shows us in this movie. That human interactions can be funny, they can be sad, and that's what life is. This film is brilliantly directed. It's perfect in every way. Casey Affleck is perfect in this film. He gives one of his best performances of his career. His performance is so subtle. He works with his eyes, and you can tell everything he's feeling. The way he hardly moves his eyes is just perfect. His body work is perfect. It's just so well done. The character of Patrick, who is the nephew, played by Lucas Hedges, he is also very, very, very good. For those few scenes that we actually see Michelle Williams, she is, as always, fantastic. There is this one scene between Michelle and Casey Affleck, which is heartbreakingly powerful. The acting is outstanding. The direction is perfect. It's just such an incredibly powerful scene. As I said, the brilliance of Manchester by the Sea is the complexity and richness of the screenplay. Particularly, the relationship between Affleck and Hedges. This uncle-nephew relationship is so true to the core, true to real life, because since these two characters are still young men, essentially, they feel awkward to express all of their true feelings towards each other. And there are these moments where the way they express love towards each other is through, for example, finding a random ball on the ground and passing it around to each other while they walk together. And this is just so natural and so real, just so well executed. The ending is beautiful. Certain shots of the film are incredibly deep and just breathtakingly beautiful. There really is nothing wrong about this movie. It is an absolute masterpiece. If you watch my Nocturnal Animals review, I would say that still Nocturnal Animals is better than Manchester by the Sea, yet these films are different, but both are masterpieces of 2016. I would give Manchester by the Sea a 10 out of 10. Go watch it. Hopefully you will love it. And thank you for listening. See you soon.